If you don't fully understand what ransomware actually is, in this video we're going to cover what ransomware is and how it infects your computer. Welcome back to another video, guys. It's Alex Zinowich here with XForm IT, making IT simple, and today we're just going to quickly go over ransomware and how it infects your computer so that way you can be better educated and protect your business. Now, before we get into the video, guys, follow us on social media at XForm IT, and if you have any questions whatsoever, give us a call, 1-833-44-XForm, or reach out to us via email, info@xformit.com. So let's get into the video. So I don't want to make this video super long, so we're pretty much just going to go super quick and straight to the point. So pretty much what ransomware is, it's a malicious attack that uses encryption to hold your files or whatever hostage in return for a ransom. Now this ransom can be in the form of a cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin, or just cold hard cash, or even gift cards sometimes. But I mean, cryptocurrency is just much more desirable than a gift card to Subway. Now, these attacks are designed to spread across an organization's file server, database, network, and it's supposed to spread really fast. So things can turn really bad for your company if you become a victim of a ransomware attack. Pretty much what happens when you're attacked is you'll see something like this, right? It doesn't look pretty, and it'll pretty much ask you for payment or whatever, and if you pay, which you should never pay, but if you do, they will give you a private key, which then will, let you decrypt the files. Now, without that private key, it is impossible to decrypt those files. So, it's a tricky situation, you guys. So how does ransomware infect your computer? Well, there's a variety of ways. So one way is through suspicious emails and links. Whether it's on social media or on some website, you click a link and boom, you're infected. So this is why you should never ever click any links unless you know that it's verified and comes from a trusted source. Another method is pay per install. So this happens when, if your computer is already infected, it may be part of a group of computers called a botnet. Now these are computers that are already infected, being controlled by the big guy at the top who controls all these computers. Now, you may not know your computer is infected, which is the scary thing. So pretty much how this attack works is that it uses all these computers to further infect your computer, and it's mainly used by criminals for hire to find security vulnerabilities. So what better way to find a security vulnerability than having a giant network of computers at your disposal, right? It's more efficient. Now obviously it's terrible to do, you should never do that, it's illegal, but again, it's efficient. Alright, another method is called drive-by downloads, and it's exactly as it sounds, okay? A drive-by download. So basically what happens is when you're browsing the internet and you visit a compromised website and you click on that website, well, the install is going to happen. So this could happen on just really sketchy websites, right? So let's say you want to watch some movies or some TV shows, and your favorite shows aren't on Prime or Netflix, so you go to one of these free online streaming platforms where you can watch anything. Well, those are good examples of platforms that can be compromised, right? You go watch a movie, and as soon as you click play or something, well, the install will happen and you won't even know it. So it's really scary when you actually think about it, because whatever you do on the internet, you may, already be infected, and anything you click, it's scary to think about. But I don't want to fearmonger here, you guys. But I'm just trying to raise awareness, because ransomware is a very, very big deal, and it is a rising threat, and you have to take the necessary precautions to combat it. Now, next, let's go into how do you protect yourself. So we've already made a couple videos on this, but it's always important to touch on these points frequently. So basically, a majority of this all boils down to education. Is your staff competently trained on the etiquette of cybersecurity? Right? Do they know not to click on every single spam email, every single link, just visit suspicious websites? Well, if they don't, you need to hit them hard with the cold hard facts that a breach is no joke, it's no laughing matter. Your personal info can end up on dark web, such as your social security number, your bank info, and just personal info, private info at that you don't want out there. So it's very important that you just are properly educated on the consequences of cybersecurity breaches. Another way to protect yourself is to routinely back up your data. Now we have a video on backing up your data right here, so I urge you and I strongly recommend that you go watch that video. So if you do become a victim of a ransomware attack, that's not the end of the world, okay? If you routinely back up your data, you are in a very good spot and you will be fine, right? You can just restore all your data. However, if you don't back up your data, you're pretty much screwed. So you don't want to be put in that position. Another method to protect yourself is using up-to-date cybersecurity tools. Whether this is a good antivirus that has, some ransomware protection built in, or a ransomware monitor. And the tools we use at XForm are very good at detecting that and just making sure that you are safe. But again, there's no tool out there that will 100% protect you from any threats, okay? The only way that you can protect yourself is by mitigating risk. You can't prevent anything, okay? So our tools allow us to detect these risks, mitigate the downfall of that. And basically the last method is just using XForm to handle everything here. So that way you don't have to think about it. We'll train your staff on cybersecurity, we'll implement really good cybersecurity tools, we'll implement awesome data backup and recovery tools. It's a no-brainer to protect your organization. And again, no one can 100% protect your company, okay? It's all about risk management and the tools and the procedures and protocols that you have in place to reduce said risk. Anyways, we're just gonna end the video here. So I hope you have a better idea on what ransomware is, how it infects your computer, and some of the steps you can take to mitigate the risk and downtime should you become a victim of ransomware. Now, I'm Alex with XForm IT. If you're unhappy with your current IT provider, reach out to us. We would love to assist you with any of your IT needs. Again, call us 1-833-44-XForm or shoot us an email, info@xformit. And again, follow us on social media. And in the description below, we're gonna actually include a ransomware, checklist, so that way you know what to do if you're a victim of ransomware. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.